In tonight's viewer mail, we discuss a very prevalent debate topic in our nation right now, GMOs in our food. 22 News registered dietitian Nancy Dell here in our studio to answer all your questions. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
So our first question tonight comes from Michelle in Chicopee. She asks, can you tell me about GMO foods?
GMO stands for genetically modified organisms. Scientists isolate a gene from one plant, animal, or virus that has a desirable property like resisting drought, heat, insects, or disease, or maybe the gene makes the plant grow faster. They take that gene and they put it in another plant or animal to give it a new property. This increases food production. That's the good part. The first GMO food was introduced in the mid-1990s. Supporters say there have been no harmful effects reported over 15 years of use. The FDA does not require safety tests of GMO foods. Other organizations, such as the World Health Organization, has safety testing guidelines. Opponents of GMO foods say they are potentially harmful to humans and the environment. Animal studies show potential damage to the immune system, liver, and kidneys. While GMOs have dramatically reduced the need for pesticides, the use of herbicides, such as Roundup, has increased tenfold. Plants that have been genetically modified to resist being killed by Roundup can now be sprayed to keep the weeds down. Now, the super weeds that can resist Roundup are causing farmers problems.
All right, so what are we talking about, though? Which foods are GMO?
Okay, so most of our GMO foods are made from corn, soy, canola, and sugar beet. If you eat a packaged food that does not say non-GMO, it probably is a GMO food. So first, corn. We eat corn as corn on the cob, frozen, canned, or as popcorn. It is not GMO. Okay, the GMO corn is found in processed foods like tortilla chips and cereals, corn oil, and corn sweeteners that are used in many foods. Corn is also used in spice mixes, beta-carotene coloring, and the B vitamin riboflavin that's added to many foods. When it comes to soy, soy is tofu, soy milk, soy added to high-protein bars and high-protein cereals, as well as soybean oil, and of course edamame. Canola oil is used in many foods, and sugar beet, of course, used to sweeten food, but also in caramel coloring.
So then, when we're food shopping, how can we avoid GMO foods?
So 60 countries require that GMO foods are labeled with GMO. The U.S. does not, but many states are proposing that we label them. In the meantime, if you eat foods with corn, soy, canola, or sugar beet, buy organic when you can. There are two brands that have banned GMOs, Trader Joe's brand and the 365 brand at Whole Foods. But in general, if you eat unprocessed foods from the outside aisles of the grocery store, the food will not have GMOs. You have fresh fruits and vegetables when you come into the store, fresh protein foods along the back, and then your fresh milk foods on the far side. So it's those packaged foods that you have to be careful of.
All right, thank you so much for being with us today. And if you have a question for Nancy, you can write to her at the address on your screen or just log on to our website, wwlp.com.